Say the weird thing. People are desperately seeking realness.
A lot of these Mandela effects are purposefully orchestrated in order to put the masses in a collective state of psychosis so that they are easier to control. Ponder this before you scroll away. One Mandela effect in particular sticks out to me because there was a lady not too long ago on this app that brought up the cornucopia Mandela effect, where she, like myself and a lot of other people, very distinctly remember there being a cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom label, and people were like, no, there's never been a cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom label. This became such a big deal that in her video she said that Fruit of the Loom themselves released a statement saying that they never had a cornucopia on their logo. This she was not satisfied with because she just knew that she remembered a cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom logo. So what she did is she said she dug in the bowels of, I don't know, her basement, her closets, or whatever, and she found a really old Fruit of the Loom t-shirt, and what was on it? A cornucopia. But that's not the weird thing about it. There is actually a esoteric layer to this that I'm gonna dive into, and hopefully you can kind of connect these dots or at least ponder them. Okay, stay tuned. Now, as someone who has been studying esoteric since I was a child, and I am a spiritualist that does ceremonial magic, magic works whether you are conscious of what you are doing or not, and we all engage in magic, whether it be a simple prayer or blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. It's magic, and it's going to work one way or another. The only difference is that when you're conscious of what you're doing, you're able to more focus the result and kind of speed up the effects of it, right? But again, it's still going to work even if you're not conscious of it. What does this have to do with the Fruit of the Loom label? It's seeming really unclear, but let's dive a little bit deeper. When we explore the cornucopia being on the Fruit of the Loom logo, it may seem like it doesn't have anything to do with magic, but it does, because it would be considered a form of sigil magic. A cornucopia is a symbol of abundance, plenty, overflow, your hard work paying off, and things coming in. Those of us that remember the cornucopia was so full of fruit that it was spilling out. So it's a very useful symbol for prosperity, and especially when it comes in the area of your finances. Let's go a little bit deeper into this. Sigil magic, yes, but sigils will work the same way crystals work when you place them on the appropriate chakra. And when we look at where the logo on a shirt would rest, it's gonna rest somewhere at the back, right? Kind of like the top of the spine. I feel mine, and mine is about right here, okay? And so a little bit below the back of my throat chakra, which is still in the generalized area. It places it in between my throat and my ascending heart, which deals with purpose. But the throat, not only is it the center of truth that deals with communication, but since it deals with communication, it deals with sending out and receiving, because you use your throat to speak, to send things out into the ether, right? And so there's that as far as the shirt. But when you look at the bottoms, when you're wearing a pair of Fruit of the Loom underwear or boxers or even sweats, right? Where is that logo going to rest? That logo is going to rest somewhere around your root chakra or at the back of your sacral chakra. Your root deals with security and provision. It is actually, when healed, your money chakra. Your sacral deals with desires, but also creation and manifestation. So for me, I remember that cornucopia was on that Fruit of the Loom logo right around up until mid to late 2006. And when they removed it shortly after we experienced the crash of 2007. You all think that the world is run by corrupt government officials, when in actuality, I believe that it is run by practitioners of dark magics that use and manipulate the collective. And this is part of the reason why being able to control your own mind is so important, so that it won't be controlled for you and you cannot be manipulated. I am not sure if this helps, but hopefully it's got those wheels turning. I love you and stay safe.